Hey guys, so today I'll be making a tutorial on this nice bucket hat. So these are some pictures that I took after I finished it. So yeah, let's just jump right into the video. So we're gonna begin with a magic loop. Just around our hand, and then we're gonna use a hook. If you don't know how to do a magic loop, there are lots of tutorials on YouTube that I think would be very great for you to use, because I don't have one yet. So yeah, we're gonna chain 3, and then we're going to double crochet 9 into the magic loop, and we're gonna end up with 10 in total. Now that we've finished, we can pull tight the middle and then slip stitch into the first chain 3. For our second row, we're gonna chain 3 again, and then we're gonna double crochet into the same space and then double crochet 2 into each chain space, and we're gonna end up with 20. I'll meet you guys at the end. So we have reached the end. We should have our 20, and then we should just slip stitch into the first chain 3 of our row, and our work should look like this. So for our third row, we're gonna chain 3 again, but this time we're also gonna be double crocheting into the same space and then double crocheting 2 into each space, and we're gonna finish with 40. The reason why we're doing this is because we want the top of the hat to just lay very flat. We have now reached the end, and we're just gonna slip stitch back into the first chain 3, and then this is how our box should look like now. So for our fourth row, we're just gonna chain 3 again, and then we're gonna double crochet back into the same space. Then we're gonna double crochet into the next space, then 2 double crochet into the next space, and then we're just gonna carry on doing that until the end of the row. We've now reached the end of the row. We're just gonna slip stitch. I'm just counting the rows to double check, but this is what the work should look like. So for the 5th row, we're just gonna chain 3 again, then we're gonna double crochet into the same space. Why is this happening? Then we're gonna double crochet into the next space. Oh my god. Then double crochet into the next space, then 2 double crochet into the next space. Again, we're gonna double crochet 1 into the next space, double crochet 1 into the next space, 2 double crochet into the next chain. Then I'll meet you guys at the end. This is the finished product of what the top of the hat should look like. So for this row, we're just gonna start by chaining 3 again, and then we're just gonna start double crocheting in the back loop only. This is gonna create a nice ribbing, brimming thing at the top of the hat, because we're starting to make the body, and we're just gonna carry on doing that all along. We're not gonna increase, we're not gonna decrease, and I'll meet you guys at the end. So now that we've finished the end, we're just gonna slip stitch into the first chain 3. This is what the top of the hat is basically looking like. You can see the brimming thing that we tried to make, and how it naturally just folds and curves to start the body of the hat. So for the next 8 rows, we're going to be doing exactly the same thing, which is chain 3 and then double crocheting into each stitch. So I'm not going to show you the whole process. I'm just going to let you guys just pause the video and then meet me at the end. So this is my 8th row completed. I'm just going to slip stitch back into the first chain 3, and then we're just going to proceed to do the foldy part of the heart. Real quick, this is what the body of the hat looks like. So we're gonna begin with what I think is the brim of the hat. Real quick, we're just gonna chain 2, turn our work, and then half double crochet 1 into each stitch. And I lost the footage of me making the brim, so I'm just gonna put the written crochet pattern. It's really easy to follow, especially if you've watched the video and you know how to crochet. And I've written all the full words. I haven't really abbreviated, so everyone can understand. If you don't know some of the stitches, you can just YouTube and learn, and then come back to the video and then make the hat. So now we have basically almost finished the hat. We just have our finishing touches, which is the white bits that you've seen in the pictures. We're just gonna cut our yarn and then slip stitch it through and make sure we've locked it. Then I'm gonna quickly grab this yarn. I'm gonna feed it in and then make a normal knot, and then I'm gonna begin to just single crochet 1 into each stitch. That's all I'm doing, and that's for the bottom of the heart. So that is chain 1 and single crochet into each stitch at the bottom of the hat. I'll meet you guys at the end to join the work, and here we are. I've slip stitched. Now I'm just gonna use a smaller hook, and I'm just gonna weave in the ends because it's a lot easier. And then I'm gonna do, this is optional, but I'm just gonna do the same thing at the in the front loop of the back loop that we left at the beginning of the hat, and I'm just gonna do the same single crochet into each stitch. And yeah, I'm just gonna pull through my yarn, chain 1, and then single crochet 1 into each stitch, and then it's just gonna create that thing. I'm gonna slip stitch it through, cut the yarn, and then weave it in again with a smaller hook. And that is really it, guys. I know it looks like I missed a lot of steps, but I tried to just write everything that I've missed down. But that's the end. Thank you for watching.